In this video I will explain and share tips on how to work with and start using chocolate. As we all know, there are 3 different types of chocolate: white, milk and dark. Each chocolate has a different tempering curve, which you can also find on our Veliche packaging. It's very important to strictly follow these tempering curves to get the best results. For example, if you want to have a glossy finish and a specific chocolate bite or snap, you need to temper your chocolate in the right way. Tempering is how you avoid running into problems, like the chocolate turning grey, the chocolate staying soft and missing that typical chocolate bite that everyone desires. These are issues that we address in our video on problem solving. For now, let's stick to tempering. We begin with the first technique on chocolate tempering: how to temper chocolate by hand. So, what kind of materials do you need? You will need to have a scraper, thermometer, a spatula, a heat gun and of course, chocolate. Let's start with melting the chocolate first. There are different ways to melt the chocolate. You could do it by microwave, placing a bowl in hot water, au bain-marie, a chocolate melter, and last but not least, professional chocolate tempering machines. Let's look at the first technique, how to temper chocolate on a marble stone. Many chocolatiers prefer to work with marble when tempering chocolate. This makes sense as marble keeps its own temperature for a longer time. Since marble is a breathing stone, it releases the heat easier than when you temper on something like an inox table. Marble makes it easier to temper the chocolate and have it cool down to the right temperature. First you will heat the chocolate up to make it fluid. Then when poured on the marble, the chocolate will cool down quicker, which is optimal for the crystallization process. Make sure you keep the chocolate moving continuously so that the chocolate cools evenly to the correct temperature. Gently warm with a heat gun until the right temperature. At the end, you want to know if the right temperature is reached. So, just as a test, try dropping some chocolate onto a piece of baking paper or dip the palette knife into the chocolate and let it stiffen. In a maximum of 2 minutes, it should be crystallized and hard. You can see that it is perfectly tempered when the chocolate has an even color with no dots or lines. The chocolate is nice and shiny and you can touch it without having anything stick on your fingers. You can remove the chocolate easily from the paper. For the perfect crystallization, the chocolate should be left to rest for at least 12 hours. Do you want to learn more about how to work with chocolate? Make sure to check out the other videos.